Hello. Now I wanted to make a video regarding, actually it's more mind and physical Kung Fu stuff. Go from where, you go from where you are. You take the shortest distance. So, there's no real value to the kind of fighting that happens like I block and then I bring my fist back to strike, or block, bring the fist back, strike. You want to go from where you are, which is why it's really important to figure out how to use the ground and your hips, all kind of in a row. So I would go from here, let's say it's on the inside arm. From here, you strike, Somehow, for some reason, you end up like this. From here, you strike. You don't do this, and then maybe go try and block that arm. Obviously your situation is different, but or I wouldn't do this, and then try to do something else. No. The only one that gets a little weird is when you're down below. Okay, when you're down, there's two things that just in my own, I'm not a teacher or anything, but in my own experience, there's two ideas that can go from here. You can go from here straight in, but or you can go from a down position to up. Now, there's a couple points about this. If I'm going from down to up, there's a big gap of time and space that they can eat up. So probably by the time I get here, they can block this. However, I think the value is in the fact that my hand is down and I want to bring it up right away. Even if I can't hit with an attack, I need to have this up here, to affect protection for myself. So, yeah, and then, the only other one is really kind of a wing arm or an elbow. But you would go from here, but as you can see, the problem with this is it's a really long distance. If you're lucky, you take them and push them off to the side a little, so then your line is clear, so you're not having to come up and around, but rather you're almost already over, and you can just go. It's not only limited to striking from where you are. So I should probably say, you go from where you are. You just always go from where you are. I might be standing, hanging out at the park or something, and some random person comes along. I need to move from where I am. So this person's attacking me. I need to move from where I am. My hands are down. Well, hopefully you wouldn't have PVC arms. But anyway, this, you can have this kind of action, upward, whatever. But it goes from where it is. And if my hands are up, I have to bring this in, bring the elbow right in, right away. And these aren't all necessarily positions you want to be in, but I'm just saying, it's not just striking from where you are. So, I end up with my hands here. Striking, hands here, strike, 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 strike. Go from right from where you are. Sometimes you're here, your strike could be an elbow. But, not getting too many more minutes onto this video, but defending is also the same way. You defend from where you are. If I'm busy, punching this guy over here, and then somebody else comes along, I may need to bring my elbow in. Or I'm up and it's down. But a lot of times, see, this is the problem. Ideally, you would want some kind of movement like this. But a lot of times, if you really can't, maybe you don't have time. Okay, this requires some changing. for it to work. Okay, this is not good for that. I'd have to, you know? Okay, so I can't really do that, but what I can do is just quickly drop my arms. Lift the arms. Well, once that happens, I can, you know, then I can take my preferred position and do my regular thing, because now I'm looking at them and I'm paying attention to them. So just keep that in mind too. It's not just strike from where you are, you know, and it's also defend from where you are. That last one was not an example of that. Anyway, have a nice day. Thanks for listening to me babble.